A Eurosceptic Tory MP has been accused of compiling a hit list of university professors who teach Brexit courses. Chris Heaton-Harris has written to universities asking for names of such professors and the content of their lectures. A lecturers' union said the letter had the acrid whiff of McCarthyism, and Tory peer Lord Patten called it idiotic and offensive. Mr. Heaton-Harris said he believed in open debate on Brexit. The government whip tweeted, "To be absolutely clear, I believe in free speech in our universities and in having an open and vigorous debate on Brexit." Mr. Heaton-Harris is a member of the pro-Brexit European Research Group of Conservative MPs. His letter has drawn widespread condemnation from universities, who have accused the Daventry MP of attempting to censor academic freedom and influence what is being taught. Downing Street said Mr. Heaton-Harris had written to universities in his capacity as an MP and not as a representative of government. The Prime Minister's official spokesman said Theresa May respected the freedom and independence of universities and the role they play in providing open and stimulating debate. Commons leader Andrea Leadsom insisted Mr. Heaton-Harris had not sent a threatening letter to universities, although she could not say why he had sought the information. She told BBC Radio 4 Ask the World at 1, "It does seem to me to be a bit odd that universities should react in such a negative way to a fairly courteous request." Sally Hunt, chairwoman of Lecturers' Union, the University and College Union, said, "Our society will suffer if politicians seek to police what universities can and cannot teach." This attempt by Chris Heaton-Harris to compile a hit list of professors has the acrid whiff of McCarthyism about it, and Universities Minister Joe Johnson must disown it in the strongest terms. Professor David Green, Vice-Chancellor at the University of Worcester, said, "When I read this extraordinary letter on parliamentary paper from a serving MP, I felt a chill down my spine. Was this the beginnings of a very British McCarthyism?" He said he feared he would be denounced in Parliament by Mr. Heaton-Harris as an enemy of the people if he did not supply the list, something he said he had no intention of doing. He added, "I realize that his letter just asking for information appears so innocent but is really so dangerous. Here is the first step to the thought police, the political censor and newspeak, naturally justified as the will of the British people." The Guardian revealed that Mr. Heaton-Harris wrote to university vice-chancellors at the start of this month asking for the names of professors involved in the teaching of European affairs, with particular reference to Brexit. The MP's letter also asks for a copy of the syllabus and online links to lectures on Brexit. Lord Patten, the Chancellor of Oxford University, and former chairman of the BBC Trust, described Mr. Heaton-Harris's letter as an extraordinary example of outrageous and foolish behavior, offensive and idiotic Leninism. The peer, a long-standing supporter of Britain's membership of the EU, told BBC Radio 4 Ask the World at 1, "I couldn't believe that it had come from a Conservative MP. I think he must be an agent of Mr. Corbyn intent on further increasing the number of young people who want to vote Labour." He said he was sure most university vice-chancellors would drop the letter in the waste paper basket, and he accused Mr. Heaton-Harris of an affront to free speech and of treating UK universities like Chinese re-education camps. McCarthyism refers to U.S. Senator Joseph McCarthy, who led attempts to purge alleged communists in public life in the 1950s.